Hello. Yes, everything seems to be working as intended. Let's get this over with. Let's start this thing. Actually, hold on. Yeah. Hmm. This. Okay. This is not just chatting. There we go. Now it's actually reflecting the truth on every place. And we can't forget this. Your mom is so fat that when she visited Toronto's City Hall, he was arrested for attempting to smuggle 500 pounds of crack into Mayor Rob's Ford office. Come on, there we go. Let's see how many days it takes us to get some new log ration. We had Linza's top yesterday, which was log ration. Just need her shield anymore. Don't interrupt someone working intently on a puzzle. Chances are you'll hear some crosswords. Okay, there we go, and this. Huh. What's up with Botrix? Not being in the game? I see. Botrix isn't in the game. Well... duckbills are sensitive and have many touch receptors, making them similar to our fingertips and palms. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Everything's going just fine. Hold on. That text is not supposed to be black. I'm gonna need to mend that real quick. Dashboard. Streaming tools, overlays. Edit. Text settings. Where is the text color? Things. Yeah, not that one. Text settings. There we have it. And now save it. There and there. And let's try that again then. Yes. The thing is of the right color. Yo, mom is so fat that when she wears a yellow raincoat, people yell taxi. Yes. And we get nothing for our first loots, but I'm not surprised in the slightest. Did you hear the news? FedEx and UPS are merging. They're gonna go by the name Fed Up from now on. How do locomotives know where they're going? Lots of training. Hello, Matthias. And good afternoon to you too. I am actually very late today. I should have started about half an hour, actually an hour before I started, but then again it was the last day before my vacation. So there's that also. Crystal just finished her last stream for the next couple of weeks though. Thought I'd come and say hi. Hey, you're very welcome to come and say hi. You're very welcome to join the Discord and you know all of that nice things. I actually updated my link tree yesterday to look more sleek. And also made a profile on the green streaming platform as well. Yes, you do spot a new item in the drop log. I had a Linza's top yesterday, and I made that the clip of that stream. I was earlier contemplating on how many days will it take for me to get the final Linza's piece. And thank you for the congratulations. It has been a long time coming. Cat's whiskers are thought to be a kind of radar which helps a cat gauge the space it intends to walk through. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. And back to Karel we go. Yes, I'm fearless. Last one is the hardest, but it will happen. Yeah! I know, right? The log has 39 items. And not only is it 39 items, but Linza's armor, although it's on its own loot table sort of, it's still just a 1 in 92 chance of actually getting one of the items. And then it's not even guaranteed to be the one that you need. Right, it's separate. Yes, it is. And the only thing that tells you if you're eligible for a role on that table is did you kill her or not during your run. What is IRCE? There we go. If I recall correctly. Yeah, well, a 1 in 92 chance, according to what I read from the wiki. If you kill her during your run, it's a 1 in 92 chance to roll a yes for receiving one of her pieces. Well, actually, let's take a look. Barrows collection. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a 1 in 92 chance to receive one of the 5. Hold on. Let me grab the calculator. 1 at 92 times 5. So it's 1 in 960 to get a specific piece. But at golf, join the club. Yes. Indeed. No, we're not doing that yet. I want the whole run. Because I want maximized chances of getting even any drop. Wait, if it's separate, could you not just kill only Linz and there's... So, yes, I could absolutely do that, and I did an entire week of that. And I got such a small amount of pieces, I got 2 drops during that entire week, that I decided it's not worth it. I want some loot as well. So that's why I'm killing everything. Killing everything so that I have maximum chances of receiving even other pieces. Because getting something is better than getting nothing at all. In my opinion, at least. Even if you're not getting what you want, like, you're still getting a couple of mil drops. Because a regular Barrows piece gives a little bit of dopamine. Yes, exactly. You hit the nail on the head with that one. With that assessment. And we still get nothing. Barrows totems. Very useful. Not really. Well, you need them for Rise of the Six, but that's a whole different story. I don't think I'm soloing Rots anytime soon. But on the bright side, having all of the armor sets of Barrows means that I could basically just buy all of the malevolent energy that I need for all of the bobbleheads and just weave them into existence. It would be expensive as all hell, but it's a possibility. Contemplating doing some barrows myself later. Could do with a couple of undead components from the sigils. I didn't think they gave sigil. I didn't think that one through. Maybe I should have had. Maybe I should have had a defender with me, but that's oh well. Ducks can move each eye independently, and they store information on the opposite side of their brain. That's kind of like how a person's brain works too. Like the left side of the brain controls the right side of the body, and so forth. At least that's what I've been told. Don't come after me if that's actually wrong information. Undead comms are easy on a main now. You can just buy necro armor. Can't be making necro gear on the iron though. Couple of comms for perks. What perks are you after then? I don't recall anything else than Undead Slayer. That's from Undead Components. Or actually, that's Living Components. What are the Undead Component perks that you're after, actually? Back to Garil we go. Garil's Tunnel of Happiness and Sunshine. You want the Slayer. It's mobile from when you go to 83. Not the best gear for 100 Slayer would really help. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I didn't have Undead Slayer plus mobile. I had Undead Slayer plus Invigorating 4 on the pants, and then mobile and impatient. I wear a stethoscope so that I can, if in a medical emergency, I can teach people a valuable lesson about assumptions. Oh no. And there's no drops there. Then on the body I have Relentless 5, Crackling 4 and Enhanced Devoted 4. I don't have Biding on my main top, simply because I usually tend to use Equilibrium Aura quite a lot. And that just negates all crits, so I might as well go with Enhanced Devoted then. The ancestor of all domestic cats is the African wildcat, which still exists today. Oh. Kitty cats. Oh, by the way, Matthias, I only had 82 invention, so I'm trying to get some cheap temporary products that don't suck. Yeah. Yeah, by the way, Matthias, I'm gonna show you what I've been thinking about. My vacation, well, technically it starts on Monday, but today was my last day of working. I was thinking about starting my stream at about 4 Finnish time. So wait a minute, that would be about 1 game time, according to this game time clock right here. And the stream structure. No, not that one. Live game. Wrong live game. There we go. Back to this. So yeah, that was my initial plan to go with during this vacation of mine on the content creation side. I also got the stream ports last scroll today. Is that different from what you do now? Yeah, so far, or up until this point, I've been streaming for 1 hour, starting at 17:30 Finnish time, and then been done with it. And that's just every other week, because I usually have every other week night shift week, and the night shift week usually means that I have to go to sleep at 5 o'clock in the evening or afternoon, which is half an hour earlier than I would start my stream normally. So there's been early streams and shorter streams, because night shift week work days have been longer than my regular work days. And there's no drops in that chest. Not quite yet. Also today, I'm not sure I'm gonna be streaming for like 2 hours. I'm thinking about going for 1 hour today. Tomorrow is a different story entirely, because then I won't have been at work. Yeah, just stream whenever you want, I guess. Just try not to get burned out. Still longer streams though. That's what I'm trying to ease myself into. I sort of want to reflect the kind of streaming schedule that I would put myself in a position where that would be my normal sort of income or day job. It gives me a little bit of perspective on what I'm getting myself into in the future. That is Verak. Right. Also, if you like to watch Pokemon booster pack openings, I actually posted on YouTube and TikTok If you want the music versions, there's the TikTok. For some reason YouTube didn't like music at all on them. So those ones don't even have music. They just have a blank PNG with the text. You want music? Go to TikTok. Hello, Rionstock. Oh, what have you? I have been opening Pokemon booster packs. I call it Pokepack Fridays, actually. It's a short series of mine, each episode being just above a minute because there's the intro and then there's a anti-gambling disclaimer as well. From what set? Scarlet and Violet, happy face. Each episode basically... Hello Reaper. Each episode basically... There, I have it like here in front of me, and I say that today's Pokepack is, say, Temporal Forces or Paradox Rift, and Verak is the one who's tunneling. So yeah, hi Reaper, how are you? Did you get anything at all on your clue scroll yesterday? You got 1 mil, nice. Huge profit. Guess what, Reaper? Guess what? Or you don't even need to guess. If you have sharp eyes, you'll see it. Matthias had very sharp eyes, he saw it. There's no loot in that one. Yes, I did. I got a Linza's top yesterday. It's just the shield now blocking me from a full log. Ironically enough. Yes, I did, Marker. Have a yo mama joke on me. Yo mama's so fat. The odds against not finding her fat are approximately 3.720 to 1. I'm not exactly sure if I understood that one, but okay. Shield is too round, slips out of your hand. So much hate. Yeah. Come on, let's get us here. Why are snake races so exciting? They're always neck and neck. Yes. Here we have Verak. You followed my Instagram from your Pokemon account. Hey, thank you. I think you're my follower number 2. My first one being myself, happy face, from my personal Insta. Oh! Hello, Choc Milk. Thank you for the raid. And welcome, raiders. I am currently Barrowshunting. I had a Linza's top yesterday, which was Logression. That is which mount was this? That was Gotham. Basically just Linza's shield away from the log now complete. Hello, infected son. It's good to see you again. Long time no see. Actually, sure. Yeah. 1, 2. There we go. Yes, it's been a while. I'm happy to see you again. Was wondering when you would pop up again. By the way, when you've been away, I got affiliated on Twitch. So that's new. And we also got dad jokes and yo mama jokes on the channel now. And we go to Guffen. Guffen and end this run. That's him down, and we still get nothing. This hour really has been a whole lot of nothing. In terms of unique drops, that is. Woke death and that. Yeah, just Linda's shield now, actually. Since I got the top yesterday. Yo mama's so ugly that when she plays Mortal Kombat, Scorpion tells her to stay over there. They say Dodger Stadium can hold up to 56,000 people, but that is just a ballpark figure. Why did the man put his money in the freezer? He wanted cold hard cash. Oh yes. Hey bro, hope the stream's going good. Sorry couldn't figure out how to open chat. Alright. It's alright. It's alright, it's going very well. I even gave you a shout out there. When I remember that actually I have the command to do that. It's all or nothing, baby. All them brothers are getting slaughtered. Yes. All of them brothers are getting slaughtered, not just the one sister. The ancestor of all the... actually, we had that one already. The Labrador duck is the only known extinct North American waterfowl species, which is believed to have gone extinct in 1875 off Long Island, New York. Alright. I'm only familiar with 25 letters in the English language. I don't know why. Yeah, seen that, brother, thank you. Gotta sort out for my channel, but I'm off to bed anyways, enjoy. Hey, thank you for the follow, and I'll be excited to see you again at some point. Actually, I am not yet ready to do that quite yet. We still have a few people left on this little list of ours. You got anything lines up to do after finishing Barrowshunting? No, I haven't thought about what I would be doing afterwards. You two usually clash, so it might be a while long. Well, okay, I'll take your word, Infected. Although, Infected, I will show you something. My vacation, well, it's starting basically now. This day was the last day I had of work before my vacation, and this is what I've been thinking about. So that's the right one. Starting at 1 game time. What you think about that? Uh, 4.5, but yes. I was thinking about 4 hours, but then I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna sit 4 hours straight. and 2 hours is kind of max, so I came up with the solution of actually getting lost in my thoughts. Came up with the solution of doing 2 hours, then half an hour of food and such break in between, followed by another 2 hours. That way I could actually do more than just one game kind of content, which I've been sort of hinting at already, because I'm not an RS only streamer. At least I don't try to limit myself. It's just something that's sort of naturally happened, that I've been only streaming RS so far. During these last 9 months that I've been streaming actively. Have a yo mama is so stupid that she thought Dunkin' Donuts was a basketball team. Where does Fonzie like to go for lunch? Chick-fil-A. As I suspected, someone has been adding soil to my garden. The plot thickens. Go. Registering this one. Yeah. Yeah. Did you do your weighing today? I did. I did do my weighing today. I have lost 1 kilogram during the last week, putting me at 15.5 kilograms lost during 11 weeks. On that note, I went today to one of the local gyms and signed myself up for 1 month. Basically the duration of my vacation, basically. I get to experience gym life. Even went to the store and bought some pre and after workout and a shaker. Got a new suit recently made entirely of living plants. I wasn't sure at first, but it's grown on me. Back to Torag we go. The target cat breed is the ragdoll. Male ragdolls weigh between 12 and 20 pounds. Females weigh between 10 and 15 pounds. Oh, the largest. Why did I read that as target? Well, there you see. I've been at work today for a long work day. I am tired. What is it you do for work? I drive. I drive deliveries. That is an RDT to half of a key. It's a small lorry, like a light lorry, basically. So bigger than your personal car, but not by much. Labrador duck is the only known. We already had that one. We already had that one today. Oh, and yes, especially now that it was the last day of work before vacation. My brother, who is my boss, but not because of familial relations to our boss, but because he has been in the business for longer than I have, and that way I got a nepotal work position. He demanded that I go and wash the car, both inside and outside, before going on vacation, which I happily obliged with. Also, if you know anything about those big cars, you know that there's a sort of back gate on them, which allows you to sort of take load on and offload from. Those require grease in the joints. And that's kind of heavy grease, the sort of that just won't go off easily if you get it on your hands. And I had my entire hands basically just black from that residue. I still need one. Black from that residue, and I cleaned my hands then with car shampoo, and that's not a that's actually very strong cleaning agent. It's so strong that it dissolves the outmost layer of skin if you get it on you, and makes soap in itself. And I managed to get my hands quite clean. There's a couple of black lines in a couple of grooves on my hands still, but that I will get it off by friction at some point. Yes, now we are ready for the tunnel of happiness and love. Some disposable gloves might be a good idea. Yeah, they could be a good idea, but basically even if you use any kind of gloves with that grease, they become disposable because those gloves, well, that grease gets everywhere. There is no way around it. It just does. Can we teleport, please? There we go. That in and that one. When cats rub up against you, the cat is marking you with its scent, claiming ownership. Yes, that is very true. It claims ownership of anything that it rubs on. This behavior has been watched by me on my own cats. Your mama's so fat that she got her own area code. I see sickness comes in waves. Just written a song about a tortilla. Well, it's more of a rap reason, really. My partner just came in my gaming room and said, "You have a very soothing voice." Well, that's one of the best compliments I've heard in a while, and I'm very, very happy for it. My mother did actually ask me, after watching a Pokepack Fridays, if I know that I have a voice that's very suitable for media. That I should be considering a job on a broadcast network, like a radio host. And I even thanked her for the compliment, but that's like, again, that's your own mother giving you compliments. So does it really count? But then again, now you told me your significant other gave me a compliment on my voice, so I am considering counting my mother's compliment also. The accent is a good bonus as well. Well, I try. Do voice acting. What character would I voice act then? Throw me something. Let's see what we find. That's Torag. Could create your own characters. Yes, that is very true. I could create my own characters. And to make you wonder even more, I was an actual actor back in school days. And for some reason I was getting all the compliments for my acting too, but back then I just chalked it up to they're just being nice. Also, my grade wasn't max on acting then. It was almost max, it was 9 out of 10 possible. Like the grading scale was from 4 to 10, and I got a 9 in acting class. Mostly because of the, well, Christmas play. Yeah, we had an acting class in school. It wasn't mandatory, it was one of the ones that you could choose to be part of, but it was in the sense mandatory that you had to have 3 things that you had chosen as well, as bonus subjects, is it what I'm trying to get at. Some people took French or German and other languages. I took acting and metalworking. My late father was a welder, and metalworking did come quite naturally to me as well. My boss told me to have a good day, so I went home. Basically me today. Took engineering in school. Ah, that's interesting. Very logical thinking required for engineering. Ruddy ducks produce the largest eggs relative to their body size. Ruddy duck eggs can weigh more than the hen. That is one big egg. Just like the kiwi bird, if you know those land-dwelling birds. They're very small, but the eggs that they lay are almost just as large as the bird itself. So yeah, I wouldn't like to be a kiwi hen. And that is Torag down. We didn't have free choice classes in school, just general choices. Math, science, or Latin, or languages, basically. Well, that's what I was getting at too, but acting was one of the choices that you could get. Also, arts was another one that we had. that could be chosen, which I also chose. And that's on the last 2 years of mandatory school. Here, Acrisay, yes. That's the one we need. Yes, I'm fearless. Acrisay's tunnel. Secret tunnel. And we get an Arim's Book of Magic. Cha-ching there. Happens to be the very same drop that I got yesterday. Let's see, what minute is this? This is minute 53. Minute 53. I'm actually not feeling like ending the stream after 1 hour. I think I'm gonna be continuing the stream. I've had some nice options in uni now. I took a Cosmo chemistry class this year. I have no idea what Cosmo chemistry is, but chemistry has been my thing. At least as a drop. Yeah, it's actually a really good drop. And yes, I will be keeping going. Thank you, Infected Sun. That is very good money, Arim's Book of Magic. Do you usually only stream for an hour? Yes! I've been usually streaming for just an hour during weeks that aren't night shift weeks. On night shift weeks, which is every other week, I've been streaming for half an hour because night shift weeks, the work days, not only do they start, well, just after midnight, or during midnight really, but they've been usually been 10-hour work days. So I've usually been very exhausted when I get home, and then it's just a matter of stream a little bit because I want to stream every day. I do want to stream every day. That's what I basically do. So get this stream over with and then get some rest. That's been the general gist of night shift weeks. Where does Napoleon keep his armies? In his sleeves? Oh yeah, 10-hour work, this is rough. Yeah, it is rough, but thankfully it's not as rough as it has been in the past. Like a year and a half ago, the norm for the company that I work with, the normal everyday workday was like 12 hours. And in this field you're allowed to work for 13. As in a normal workday length, 13 hours is the maximum, and we get to Darok then. I do have days off. Every other week I have 1 day off, and every other week I have 2 days off. Or if you want to get really technical about it, every other week is 24 hours of weekly rest, and every other week is 45 hours of weekly mandatory work rest by law. And as far as I know, that's across all of Europe the same. And we get nothing there. But then again, the pay is also quite good. At least I think it is quite good. My hourly rate is about 16.5 euros. Because I've been working for 8 years on the field. And the sort of pay increases go in 0 to 4, and from 4 to 8, and from 8 to 12, and 12 plus. It is. It is a very great rate, and even better if you have a 10-hour day, that's 165 euros. Well, pre-tax, but still, that's a lot of money. I haven't been in work for over a month. Had to have stomach surgery, so just chilling and recovering. Hey, that's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope you recover very soon. Yeah. Despite imagery of cats happily drinking milk from saucers, studies indicate that cats are actually lactose intolerant and should avoid it entirely. That is very true. That is very true. I didn't know that before I was instructed to get cat milk for my cat when she was a kitten. I also had to have a cat's milk at hand when she was small, because she wouldn't eat. She didn't know what to eat when food was given right in front of her. So I had to dip cat milk into the food so she would understand. She was also the most smallest of the entire litter, and she was also the only female of the entire litter. So she's always been very used to being the last one that gets to eat, if any at all. So she was very small when I got her, because of that. But she learned how to eat with the cat milk. And these days she doesn't like wet food at all. Like almost at all. There's just one kind of wet food that she actually eats. And then she only eats like half of it, because in her mind she thinks she has to share the wet food with others. Even though we're trying to tell her that this is only her wet food. Because she lives with 3 other cats. Both younger than herself, but she's already like 7 years of age. And we go to Gotham. Luckily I can work from home and keep an eye on everything here. Hey, that's really good. Not everybody can remote work. You are lucky in that regard. Me, I'm trying to build a work from remote or work from home kind of environment for myself. And so far, it seems to be succeeding. And funnily enough, in my field, the usual reason to get retired is not from age retirement, like normal retirement that you go on when you hit a certain age. You go in retirement because your back gives out on you. And that usually happens at like 50 years plus age. Remote lorry driving would be like playing Truck Simulator. Oh, how great that would be, yeah? That would be something. But then again, you would need someone to load and offload, and that usually is the driver that does it in the end. So yeah, because of that, that is the actual reason why why your back gives out on you in my field of work, usually in your 50s. Which means that you get retired because of sick retirement. So this is sort of my contingency plan on that, that when my back gives out, I still have this that I can do. And this is something I can do even if I was paralyzed from the neck down, because I could just get a Neuralink chip installed and still be doing this. So until I die, or I cognitively am in a state that I can no longer do this, I am quite safe. I'm sorry. We will figure out the details later, yeah. But yeah, that's the sort of idea I have for this. I'm not going away anytime soon. Not from this scene at all. The real question is really what took me so long to start, because this is something I wanted to do since the first time I saw a PewDiePie video at my friend's grandma's like 15 years ago. But I am here now, so better late than never. During the Middle Ages, cats were associated with witchcraft on St. John's Day. People all over Europe would stuff them into sacks and toss the cats into bonfires. On holy days, people celebrated by tossing cats from churches. Yeah, that is actually the reason why the Black Plague even started in the first place. People were killing cats because of their association to witchcraft. So the rats got to infect people's food with the plague, and then the people infected the water supply, which was shared among the entire city, and the Black Plague just spread like wildfire. Getting a Neuralink chip to play RS, that might be the most RuneScape player thing I ever heard. Yes, very true. Always good doing something you enjoy, yes. And okay. Nothing there. I had a dream that I was a muffler last night. I woke up exhausted. Yeah. That and that. Your mama's so hairy that when she's at the nude beach, people think she's wearing a fur coat. That is hairy. That is Arim. It was you, Rion, that followed me on Instagram because of the Pokemon thing. Well, you could be actually interested in joining my Discord and assigning yourself to notify new video announcements, because there you will find or get notified each time that I upload new Pokepack Fridays. Wood ducks eat acorns. In a study conducted on captive wood ducks, the birds preferred willow oak acorns over acorns from oak cords. Okay. Oh, I saw them on your YouTube. Yeah, but on the YouTube, there is no music on those ones. For some reason, YouTube really doesn't like it when I put music on Pokepack Fridays at all. So, I have it over on TikTok. And even then, I had to edit them so that they are exactly 59 seconds long. The part where there's music on top of the recording. Because if you put copyrighted music on your TikToks for more than 60 seconds, it gets muted entirely. Yeah, you can only put a copyrighted music on YouTube. Yeah, that's the thing. You would have to make your music yourself. And even then there's been cases of people who are artists who have put their own music on their own YouTube channel. And they've still gotten copyright straight for some dang reason. And not by just someone reporting them, by their bots. There's a decent amount of uncopyrighted music available too. Yeah, and I'm using uncopyrighted also. At least I think it is uncopyrighted. It's royalty, no. It may be copyrighted, but it's royalty free. That's the keyword that I've been searching for the music that I use. And we need to teleport away from here. Yeah, I've seen that someone posting their own music and getting copyright strike. Yes, it is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. What is also insane is that YouTube is the biggest giant when it comes to making videos and making your own content. But YouTube partnership requires you to have 10,000 subscribers before getting partnered. At least that's what I've heard the last time that I heard about the partnership program and its eligibility requirements. And I think that's just insane. Why would you require someone to have that much in order to, well, give the people a chance to monetize their own content? YouTube's already making money on them because they put ads on everyone's videos, regardless if they are partnered or not. All the music Kevin MacLeod makes is free to use, just have to give him credit. He has an insanely big library of music available for various use cases. I have to... Actually, I'm doing it right now. Plus on the notepad. Kevin MacLeod. Have it. I will check it out at some point. And thanks for the tip. 2 guys walked into a bar, the third one ducked. And to Guthen we go. Today there are about 100 distinct breeds of the domestic cat. That's funny. Only 40 of them about are recognized as official cat breeds though. The Torag's secret tunnel of happiness and sunshine. Torag, do you have anything special for us today? No. He didn't. Or he might have later, I don't know. F mark and F skulls. Yo mama's so fat that when she was diagnosed with a flesh-eating disease, the doctor gave her 10 years to live. Oof. Animates are getting drops as well. Why did I cast Death Mark? That's... Waste the runes. Oh well. Some things just go on automation. Almost there. Let's see then. It's difficult to say what my wife does. She sells seashells by the seashore. I had that one yesterday. I practiced it then. And I was ready for it today. Ooh, there is Karil's skirt. Pants. Yes, tongue twisters indeed. That is at 1 hour 15. But Karil's pants are not trumped by... or they do not trump the Arim's book, so it still looks like Arim's book is gonna be today's clip unless we get something even better. That one and that one. I tried Gate of Elidins earlier for the first time. Hey! Well, what did you... Well, how about that? What did you think? Me personally, I've grinded 100 kills. The gate. Yes, 100 kills exactly of the gate. And I've even had a memory dowser. But then again, I only did the 100 kills because this clan's rank for skiller captain requires you to have 100 kills of gate and process. I don't think it's very enjoyable. Yes, it's not enjoyable at all. Even I just had to endure the 100 kills. of the gate. Because it's... If this is boring, or Andraziel is boring, the gate is really boring. And I know that there are ways that you can strategize your gate kills to get super speedy kills. But I don't really want to. It's boring content as it is. And I know that at some point I have to endure doing gate to get the entire log. I absolutely despise it postponing doing the quest because I don't want to start the gate grind on the iron. Hey, I can understand that. I absolutely can understand that. Gate is awful. As a concept of a skilling boss, yes. In that concept it's good. But it's just so very boring. Yeah, I had to do 100 gate kills for the rank of captain in my clan. There are 3 ways you can rank up in my clan. One is through combat, one is through clue scrolls, and one is through skilling. If you get to captain rank, well, captain rank is the best you can get through any of those. If you get to captain rank on all of them, you unlock general rank. Also, you can get general rank by specializing in one of the ways. As in, if I would be going for specialized general rank in skilling, I would have to have 200 mil all skills. As an example, that's one of the things that you need. And so forth. And we have just one general in our clan, and that's a tribrid general, not a specialized general. Apparently it should be a bit better with the new mining perk combined with buff from Shooting Star. I haven't even tried or even known that you can get a buff from the Shooting Star D&D that affects gate. Started killing King Black Dragon again, thinking it'd be a fast boss slug. It's taking forever to get a drop. Yes, King Black Dragon is not a fast log at all. How cruel, you should sue them and suffering. There are a couple of AFK drops you are more likely to get before finishing the log, yeah. I've had the pet for years. I went to the doctor today and he told me I had type A blood, but it was type 0. Huh? A type O, yes, now I understand. Speaking of blood types, mine's AB positive. I can receive from everybody. I can give to only AB positive. King Black Dragon. Where do we have you? KBD. I also have the log for KBD at the 1,876 kills. Shooting Star buff gives a chance to give double ore, and that works in the charge your mind. Okay, you got spoon for that KBD. I don't think I got spoon for the KBD log infected. In fact, I'm pretty much at the same rate as the rest of my clanmates on KBD log. Despite imagery of cats happily drinking. Oh yeah, we had that one earlier. It took me 4.5k to... Oh shish! No. Rian, don't take a infected slog as an omen. You can take mine as an omen because I'm at about the same drop rate as everybody else in my clan at 1800. This was before wilderness events were a thing. Yeah, well, you can AFK KBD, it's not that bad. Takes time. Yeah, that's also true. It takes time, and that's the bad part of KBD. It takes super long. Takes super long. Another log that I don't really want to do on stream is Dagon of Kings. Mainly because Dagon of Kings, despite being somewhat AFKable, they're not really AFKable. You have to change your weapon to change your attack style. Because you can't just use one attack style against them all. You need everyone. And the amount of time it takes to kill one of them is shorter than I would like to keep up with chat. Even when sober. I got the Dagon of Kings log. Oh yeah. What's your kill count, Rion? What is your kill count on the Dagon of Kings? Dagon of Kings collection. I am just bits away from the complete log, and I'm at 2.3, almost to 2.4k. 4.3, so I just need 2 more 1,000 kills of Dagon of Kings. Yes. To be on about the same drop rate for DK. Even if Dagon of Kings was so I would know. A wild setup that worked with reflect damage. Super boring though. I like DKs and kind of chill. Slayer tasks. Yeah, Slayer tasks is a different thing. I didn't say I didn't like DKs, I just said that they're not the kind of things that I want to do on stream. That's the big thing. And that is RM tunneling. Have a yo mom. Green, hello. I did solo 1k Zami, how does... Dang it! You did solo 1k Zami, that's awesome. What's the Sanctum of Rebirth like? Sanctum of Rebirth. Hold on. Nakatra. The Devourer. I have no Roar of Awakenings, no Shards of Genesis Essence, no Nephi, 117 normal mode kills, no hard mode kills. I've always died before the Nephi spawn on hard mode. That's how the Sanctum of Rebirth is looking like, Rion. Green, did you get anything good for your 1k solo Zami kill? Or was it just a whole lot of nothing? Waterfowl spawned the go. Oh yeah, I've seen that one. Sorry, meant one. I was thinking. What do you mean? 1,000. Yeah, I was thinking that yeah, green's good at PVM, sort of. He's done things that I haven't done. But 1,000 in Rage Zami sounds a little off. Heat occurs several times a year and can last anywhere from 3 to 15 days. I was so happy I mistyped. Yeah, I can understand that. Hello, Arim. Do you have anything round and very linsas for us? You have something very round for me, as in runes, but not very linsa-like things. Why can't Libelius be in the stream chat? I could have asked him. Does he mean as in all soul devourers, or what does he mean? Different mark and things. Hello, Arim. How about your mom? Your mom is so hairy that if she could fly, she'd look like a magic carpet. What did the Zen Buddhist say to the hot dog vendor? Make me one with everything. Again, with the death mark. I keep wasting runes. Whatever. Took me a bit to get one. Yeah. You need a sort of out of the box thinking for some of these. Just like riddles. The key to beating riddles or getting riddles is just out of the box thinking, really. Okay, and not that one. Yes, I feel. That's a very stacked chest. But there's no armor pieces there. Yo mama is so poor that when I went over to her house for dinner and grabbed a paper plate, she said, "Don't use the good china." Yeah, because those are probably made in China as well. What's the difference between ignorance and apathy? I don't know, and I don't care. What do you call a pig that knows karate? A pork chop. Yeah, Matthias. The thing is, it is the best link to Yo Mama jokes that I found that actually works. I just don't know how to get rid of the computer language in the jokes. At least the dad joke API works really well. Without leaving any computer language. That is Verak. Jaguars are the only big cats that don't roar. Huh. If they're big cats, there should be roaring, but okay then. Good thing it doesn't show user category. I'd be poor too. Hey, I would be too. Seriously. City ducks have a different accent than the country ducks. Typically loud. No, I don't believe that. What do you not believe? What does Green find unbelievable? What do you get hanging from an apple tree? And sore arms. Typically, yes. Jaguars do roar. Huh. I can't deny nor confirm. I do not have video nor audio of any jaguars. But the fact that jaguars are considered big cats, that means they can't purr. The API seems to run on JSON format with joke and category as keys. If you could filter the output somehow in the form of a JSON joke, that would give you only the joke, I think. Oh. See, even you know more about this thing than I do. And we still don't have a... Oh, the other bot handles it though. Evidence in Discord from the WWF. What? What is... WTF is WWF. And yes, I saw my chance and took it. World Wildlife Foundation. Ah. Did you post it on the clan Discord or did you post it on my content creation Discord? Because if you do the first one, then I would say that do the latter. So we can lure. Oh yes, you did on the right Discord. Everybody, quick, join my Discord. Link is in the link tree. and see a jaguar roar. All you need to do in the Discord is assign yourself the member role in the roles tab as a reaction role to be able to interact with everything on the server. Also, while at it, you can assign yourself the notify new announcements roles to get notified whenever I go live and whenever I upload new content on YouTube and TikTok. Not yet. I like how I was rambling about joining the Discord and then Nightbot joins in with, yes, here's the direct link for the Discord. Almost as if it could hear me, but obviously it can't, it's just a timer. Very smart AI, well, it's just a timer. Turn it off now before it becomes so weird. Hello bot splits. Why is RS free in Twitch not popular with 150 viewers? Hey, I don't know. I would like to know. It is not that unpopular of a game, really. It's been around for over 20 years. Like 25. I will not try OSRS, thank you very much. I don't want to play that. Yeah, what Green said there, I entirely am of the same boat. It was fun back in the day when the... Oh, that's actually an amulet of the Forsaken. That is money. Yes, it was fun back in the day when we were children. And that is very much the wrong teleport. Why did the opera singer go sailing? They wanted to hit the high seas. Damn, gosh, oh my god. Yes, thank you. That was 14th amulet. RS3 is pretty hard to get into. If I show my screen to someone who doesn't play RS3, they get overloaded by the different tabs and icons. Yes, you only need to look at my action bar right here. There's 5 action bars here in total. I know what they do. You know what they do, but my girlfriend does not know what they do. Yes, there is no mole fact screen. Well, Matthias. This one is for Barricade. This one is for Living Death. This one is for Touch of Death. This one is for Death Skulls. This one is for Soul Strike. This one is for Finger of Death, and so forth. And this one is for Burr, Volley of Souls. Don't worry, Matthias, I am also bad at PVM. Food ducks eat acorns. Actually, we already had that one. I think I have used barricade like twice. About something, yes, as well. For me. Barricade's cooldown and adrenaline cost really should be taken down to 0. And its duration should be extended to 1 minute plus. Right? I think that would be fair. Gonna grab some food, be back in half an hour or so. Hey! You're welcome back if I'm still here. I will be raiding if I'm not. Yeah, gate. Gate. The very one time I actually do gate. If ever. I've been doing a couple of hours of Raziel just to jog my memory on how that fight actually pans out. I was able to get a feats drop from Raziel on the last hour I did. Don't forget you're in Caliphate King Mass in an hour. Yes, I know that. I haven't forgotten. I have not forgotten. And it's 1 hour and 25 minutes. I think I will be ending the stream at 18:00 game time. So I can recharge my batteries and get ready for Caliphate King Mass. If any people here watching the stream would like to join the Caliphate King Mass, you are very welcome to come with us. The world is 68. And we will be meeting at wars. If you see me, or Green Angel 38, there, just tell us that you want to join the Caliphate King Mass. We are playing for keeps, so if you get a dry go drop, you can keep it. Have you ever heard of the band 1023MB? They haven't got a gig yet. Baking chocolate is the most dangerous chocolate to your cat. Oh. There's nothing there. Oh no, it's empty. Luckily, I have a can to fill it up. Smack. There we go. Yo mama's so stupid that she thought Moby Dick was a sexually transmitted disease. Wrong place. Do dyslexics walk into a bra? Yes. What does a female snake use for support? A cobra. To be fair, I thought that about spotted. What is spotted dick? Alright, catch you later. Huh? You're just gonna go like that without even telling me what spotted dick is. Sure. Sure, I'll see you later. Alligator. Okay, that explains it then. Have to Google it actually. And I'm not gonna go on the image search for that one. Back to Verak we go. Yes, I'm fearless. No, no. Uh-oh, someone has unfollowed. I thought I was at 94, which would have put us at 1 follower before another bond giveaway would have taken place. But since we're at 93, that just puts us still at 2 followers before a bond giveaway. I'm gonna have a RuneScape break and play some Fortnite. Have a good rest of your day, friend. Hey, I am very happy that you came along, and have a good gaming session of Fortnite. Why didn't number 4 get into the nightclub? Because it's too square. Ducks can swim when it's cold out because the blood vessels in the feet are closer together, preventing heat loss. Yes. The normal body temperature of a cat is between 100.5 and 102.5 Fahrenheit. A cat is thick if its temperature goes below 100 or above 103. The only part I don't know like about that is the fact that it's in Fahrenheit and not in Celsius. There's not even brackets for Celsius. Yeah, I'm famous. Let's get that tank drop now. It's like 38 Celsius. Alright. Thanks for the conversion, infected. Double drop, Verax Helm, and Thorax Hammer. That is at 1 hour 53. Wow. 1:53. RM's book at 53 minutes and double drop at 1 hour 53. Yeah, 5 drops today already. Yo, mama's so fat that they have to grease the bathtub to get her out. I would like to see how she got in without the grease then. Yes, because she gets stuck in there, but I would like to see how she got in the thing without the grease first. That's some mad squeezing power. That is Guthan's mound. Come on, attack Karel. Back to Guthan. The finish of this run. Back-to-back drops. Back-to-back drops. Come on. No such luck. Meep, meep, meep. Evoke death and that. Yo mom is so short that when I was dissing her, she tried to jump kick me in the ankle. Gonna take a bit of a break from the screen here. Alright. I'm happy you tuned into the stream. It was really nice seeing you again, Infected. Tabby cats are thought to have their name from Atab, a distinct Baghdad, now the capital of Iraq. Okay. Some of the highest densities of nesting ducks occur in the San Luis Valley of Colorado, where some habitats support as many as 1,000 breeding ducks per square mile. Welcome, little lurk for now. Yeah. Yeah. I am like 11 minutes away from ending the stream and raiding, so I'm still very thankful that you are gonna lurk. Even if you aren't actively participating. To be fair, lurkers are an essential part of a content creator's lifespan. They're there when you start, they're there when you finish. They're there in the middle of it all. Coffee has a tough time at my house. Every morning it gets mugged. Chances are if you've seen one shopping center, you've seen them all. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. Yes. Back to Verak. Fun at work. I vacation today. And we get nothing of value. Deathmark and skulls. Yo mama's so old that she co-wrote the 10 Commandments. Bad Golf joined the club. I'm only familiar with 25 letters of the English alphabet. English language. I don't know why. Laakrisei. Baakrisei. Not quite tunnel ready yet. Sem has just achieved virtual level 120 thieving. Congrats to them. I am somewhat off from 120. Still, but not quite. Just 12 million more XP for 120. Which is actually way less than I thought. Most cats adore sardines. Another fun fact about cats: most are allergic to fish and other seafood. And we get nothing there. It looks like there's still gonna be 2 more runs before I end the stream and raid. So let's make the most of it. I needed a password 8 characters long, so I picked Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. Yeah, that would do it. Still no Linsa Shield, very true, Matthias, and welcome back from your food break. This is the beginning of the last 2 runs before I end the stream and raid someone else. Yo mama's so fat that Dracula got type 2 diabetes after biting her neck. Ooh. I immediately got to think about that one Simpsons episode where the vampire bites Homer and gets diabetes from his blood cholesterol. Ducklings can understand the relationship between objects, which demonstrates an abstract thought capabilities. That would imply that ducklings are smarter than human children. Because human children typically don't have abstract thought capabilities. As an example, if you ask a child, what does God look like? They all tell you he looks like an old man. Oh Lord, one day they will rule us all, yes. It's not cats that will take over the world, it's ducks. If you really think about it. Cats may be plotting to take over the world. They got nothing against ducks. Nor the fact that I didn't get anything in this chest. How sad. But then again, this run is the last one. And it starts now. That one and that one. To be fair, if I asked the duck what God looks like, I'm sure they would all say he looks like a quack. Yes. Have you seen the TikTok of the guy that goes to like is it a food bank or a restaurant? The guy asks, "Do you serve crackers?" And the server just replies, "We serve everybody." That's what came into my mind when you typed out. I'm sure they would all say that they look like quack. So you have seen it, and you understand where my mind went. I'm very happy about that. And that is a crusade tunneling. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. I've not seen the video, but I can imagine it. Yeah. There's not much about it. It's even better because the asker is a normal, quote unquote, normal white man, and the server is like a 48-year-old black woman who's seen it all, but still has a sort of a compassionate customer service kind of attitude. We serve everybody. Right. Tornak down, and now we're heading towards the end of the last run. Crusade, do you have anything nice for us, please? Last kill magic, come on now. Last kill magic. Nope. Blue balls on that one. Right then. Thanks to everybody who's been watching. Please follow the channels. The link tree has them all. I will be ending the TikTok live first. Now, there the TikTok live has ended. Bye, Matthias. I will be live again tomorrow at normal times, 17:30 Finnish time, at least. I might go live at 4 Finnish time, actually. I don't know yet, I haven't decided. But then again, it's time to raid. Let's find someone nice to raid. Someone nice. Who do we find? Not that one. Oh, not that one either. The Mahano. Right, I will see you again tomorrow. Thanks and bye bye.